Welcome, Thunder fans.
Nope, unfortunately, it takes just a minute to get it live. And I think Mike usually just waits just an extra second just to make sure that
everything's going. Mike tonight, who had some prior arrangements. I've got John Howard as the color man. We've got Billy O upstairs on the camera. And we got Caden Riddenhauer pushing the buttons and making all this thing happen. So we have the captains out at midfield currently. Captains for the Indians are number 3, Cooper Parsons, number 12, Kason Parsons, number 50, Logan Fagler, and number 65, Chase Williams. Captains for the Thunder tonight are number 3, Cooper Kramer, number 11, Jonah Dieters, number 63, Seth Meyer, and number 75, Holden Bass. Did you see who won that there, John?
Yeah, it looks like Osage City won the toss and deferred to the second half. Am I wrong?
Osage is receiver.
Okay, Nemaha Thunder won the toss. Which we're going to see how right he is when we get later here. But, yeah, so Caleb saying that the Thunder won the toss and deferred to the second half. So Osage will receive here to start the game.
Osage City coming into this game with a 9-1 record. Their lone loss came back on October 6th to Sedgwick. Other than that, we don't really have many team comparisons compared to Osage City. They did beat Humboldt, who is playing in Sabetha tonight, 36-22, back on the 6th of October.
There is just a few teams left here, and there is 4 9-1 teams left here in the playoffs, and 4 10-0 teams left in the playoffs. There is 2 10-0s playing today as well. Southeast Saline and Hoisington, both 10-0, are playing at Hoisington today. Also through the area, like for 2A, we have Ellsworth and Norton. And then, like Greg said, Sabetha and Humboldt are playing also in Nemaha County. Looks like we're ready to start the kickoff.
Looks like Levi Thomas has got the ball teed up. Kicks it to the 25, returned by number 23. That's Daniel Teal on the return.
Good return there by Osage City.
He's stopped by number 21, Caleb Strothman for the Thunder. Sets him up in good position here. From the stats I've been reading, John, it looks like the Parson boys are most of the offense for this Osage City Indian team.
Yeah, I kind of saw that too.
Probably going to see there's an interception by Carter Rottinghouse up the right side. Pushed out at the 15-yard line. I was just getting ready to say that they are a passing team. We need to be prepared. And
first play out of offense there. It was really a nice throw. The receiver just kind of slipped it out of his hands and right into Rottinghouse's hands. And I thought maybe he was going to get to break that one loose, but still great yards after that catch, too.
Yeah, anytime you throw it out to the outside like that, overshoot a receiver, somebody's going to be deep. Looks like we got Carter Hike back at the running ball. Takes it right up the middle for the Thunder.
No surprises there. Going with Hike right up the middle.
Yeah. We've called that many times.
Yeah. The Thunder does such a good job with that play, and they're just going to put their heads down and run the ball, and then they're going to make Osage City stop them.
We got 2 receivers left, 2 right, single back. His Hike on the carry. He's going to go into that north end zone for the first Thunder touchdown. They made quick work of that interception by Rottinghouse. 2 plays and into the end zone.
I feel like most of the people in the stands here could have predicted what that play was going to be, but it's still very hard to stop. The Thunder offensive line is so good and just makes that play just so hard to stop.
Kick by Tracy is good. That brings her score 7-0, less than a minute into the game.
Not even a minute into the game, and first Thunder score. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family's story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Welcome back here to Thunder Field. I'm Greg Schulliance on the call tonight, filling in for Mike. We've got 11:02 on the scoreboard, and
already a second kick for the Thunder.
It'll be freshman Levi Thomas to kick off.
Be interested to see. They had a really nice return on the last kick. Be interested if they go deep again, or maybe they kick a different direction. We'll see here.
Nice kick by Thomas. To 15. They getting the wall set. Kick was returned by number 3, Cooper Carsons, out to the 35-yard line for Osage City.
See, I already forgot. I'm supposed to be keeping stats, and I didn't do any of the stats for what we just did on. I'll be able to catch something up here, I'm sure. What it was like?
It's about 15 yards rushing,
15
I think,
yards.
all by height.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
There was a flag on that kickoff return. A hold against the Indian, I guess we missed. That'll back them up to about the 17-yard line. Going back, Osage City averages 173 yards rushing a game and 224 through the air. So they are more pass-heavy team.
Yeah, great job there by the Thunder defense, staying put and kind of doing their job, and just nowhere for him to go. He hit his brakes, tried to change direction, but by the time he did that, he had 3 Thunder defenders right on top of him.
Yeah, that's one thing against their defense. If you want to go side to side, you better be fast. We got 3 receivers right, 2 left, empty backfield. Parsons, a sophomore quarterback for the Indians. Pass is complete, but great coverage out there on the.
Yeah, still really a nice pass there. Just great defensive coverage and just about back to the line of scrimmage, and look like he is, I would say, getting up slow, but he's not really. He's still on his knees. Right on the Osage sideline. That was the receiver who caught that ball, right? Am I right?
Yeah. He was tackled by Kramer. He hit him low. Something may have lower body extremities anyway.
Yeah, it looked like ankles or knees. It looks like they got him up, and at least he's standing.
Mm-hmm.
With a lot of help coming off the field there. What number is that? I didn't catch it.
Didn't either.
One job, Caleb.
So after that short gain, it's going to bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Thunder. Not a spot you really want to be if you're Osage City, I don't believe.
Short gain there.
Teal takes that ball and stopped by Aiden Brockstrom on that running play.
Early in the game, you just got to know that they're going to kick this away. They have to be careful. The Thunder are so good and get so close to blocking these.
They get close to blocking them, and then Carter Rottinghouse don't need very big of a window. Yeah, I don't know if that one was tipped.
Yeah, if he got hit in the – yeah. Mike's doing stats from I don't remember where he's at for work, but he's doing stats probably in a meeting he's supposed to be paying attention to. He's watching the game and shooting me stats. So I should have just sent him the computer and let him do it. Thanks, Mike. Mike's helping me out.
After that short punt, it's going to bring up first down 10 Thunder from a short field of the Osage City 43-yard line.
9 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. It's the first offensive play for the Thunder. Nope, the first offensive series.
And that's hike up the middle. And that's a nice run by number 6.
You can see that he's so hard to bring down, and you can see the Osage City defenders tackle him really, really low because they're afraid to wrap him up around the shoulders because he's going to be hard to bring down.
Yeah, he'll basically freight train you if you're going to hit him high. That's another first down for the Thunder. They're going from their 27-yard line. Looks like it's hike again, another big hole. Another great carry by Hike. You know a team's good when the other team knows what you're going to do and they still can't stop.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
Mike is in Phoenix.
Yeah, Mike. We're on the same group text apparently. Yeah, you're right. I mean, and that's what the Thunder are going to do today. I do believe you're going to see them simple, staying to the ground, and then they're just going to push the ball right down at them until Osage is able to stop them. And so far here with the second offensive series of the game, they haven't been able to do that.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Again, it's Hike up the middle. And he still is going to be able to gain 5 yards on that carry.
Yes, I think that might be the shortest carry of the game for him so far.
5-yard gain makes the 2nd and 5. Football moves to the Indian 9-yard line.
We're splitting 3 left. 3 receivers left. Single back is Kramer. I'm going to give it to Kramer. Nice block by the receivers out there, and that's another Thunder touchdown.
Great run there. Blockers ahead of him. Was able, untouched really, into the end zone.
Great play design. Get it outside. Let your receivers do the blocking. Two quick touchdowns pretty fast there. You can see the air being deflated out of Osage City just as we stand here.
Yeah, just 7:20 left in the first. Thunder's up by 14.
Kick by Freezy is good.
Yeah, last week I watched Terezi warm up, and he did such a good job. And then as soon as I spoke about how good of a kicker he was doing, he was missing some. So
you're just keeping your mouth quiet
I try
tonight.
not to say nothing about
there
it.
There you go.
So after that touchdown, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Thank you for watching SCTV.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said,
It wasn't. But this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free KSHSAA Cash checking. KSHSAA Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with KSHSAA Cash.
KSHSAA checking is...
Their best thing's been the kickoff
Yeah,
return, and that's getting shorter every time they kick it off.
Is it just a shoe? No.
Yeah. Well, the way the official was coming over here.
I see.
Brings up first down 10 for Parsons. Wide, 1 receiver wide left. Man in motion. They're going to try to run up the middle, and not much there.
Just a long yard, maybe.
Abe Hilbert and Garrity on that stop. Gain of 1 brings up 2nd down 9 for the Indians. They're going to go tight with 1 receiver wide left. He's going to empty the backfield.
Yeah, again, great job of that Thunder defense. Just, a big part of that is staying home and doing their job on the defense, waiting for that play to come to them, and with a tackle for no gain there.
Yeah, down the line, and we were there.
Makes it 3rd and 9 for Osage City.
Gonna go empty backfield again. 3 receivers right, 2 wide left.
Bet you're going to see him go to the air here.
Man in motion. Let's see. There's a fake. There's Holden Bass. He had him. But we left the guy get wide open down the middle. And that's number 80. Tate Smith on that reception. Broken play there. Holden Bass missed the tackle.
Yeah, I thought Bass was going to get that. He had his hands on him and just wasn't able to bring him in.
I think his defensive backs did too, because they kind of took their eye off the ball. It's a run around the right side. That's Teal on the carry.
Looks like about 54 yards on that pass.
They had gained 4 yards before that pass on 6 plays, so it's 5 yards on that run, bring up 2nd down and 5 for Osage City.
Another good pass by Osage City, but good job by the defense. That's a tough tackle, kind of open field, and able just to slow him down enough for the defense to come help out and make that tackle. Makes for a short 3rd down here. Or wait, looks like they're going to give him the first. That's the first down for Osage.
To go wide receiver left. Double tight right. Running back up the middle. Cooper Carson's on that carry. Abe Hilbert on that stop, but he did gain 3 again.
Yeah. The Thunder going to have to make a stop here.
Yeah, our defensive line's going to have to stand up, rise up here. We got 4 receivers to the right, empty backfield, 1 to the left. Looks like that's a wide receiver screen if we can get.
Again,
like
able to slip a tackle, and I think that was enough for the first down. I can see where they gave him forward progress to.
Looks like they're on the 5-yard line with goal to go. First down for the Indians. They line up 1 receiver wide left. 3 receivers tight to the right. Single back in the backfield. Pass in the end zone.
Just a little low, yeah.
He had a pretty tight window there. If he was going to stick it in, his receiver was going to have to go low.
Yeah, it was covered well, which made him have to throw that ball low. That just puts them on 2nd down, so they still got several more chances at it here. Thunder defense have really got to buckle down.
If they can stop them here, it's going to really deflate Osage City. Once again, 3 receivers tight right, 1 to the left. The running back's Parson. They're going to try a trick play. He's pretty close.
Yeah, I thought maybe he got in, but looks like he's just a yard shy. It's hard to see when.
Yep, half yard. Looked again like on that side. It's hard to
Yeah.
see from here, but there was some missed tackles again.
Yeah, another
We're gonna
miss.
have to.
They're going to have to, they get on him really quick,
yes.
just not able to bring him down.
Parsons doesn't look like he's no little guy from the trunk down. He's got some legs under him.
Oh, I didn't think. I looked like they were short from up here, really did. And I was just going to make a
I think
comment.
he slid underneath, and
I was just going
dove into the
to
end
comment how
zone.
hard that's going to be to do that on the Thunder defense. But they were able to just sneak in for the score.
to try their extra point is 45. Josiah Smith on to attempt the extra point once they get the right manpower on the field.
A senior for the Indians.
Left leg after
Is
that.
good.
With 2:57 left here in the first quarter. That brings our score Nemaha Central 14. Osage City Indians 7.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Ag Partners is a full-service agricultural cooperative owned by area farmers, residents, and businesses. And our team works every day to help contribute to their success, keeping profits in the communities we all call home. We continue to look for the right team members to grow successfully together through our core values of honesty, integrity, and teamwork. If you're looking for a career with great benefits and a focus on your future success, come join our team.
With 75 yards on that drive, roughly.
50, 60. Yeah, yep, that's just about right. One big 54-yard pass put him in and almost didn't get the pass off. Holden Bass right there and just missed the tackle for a big loss. I do apologize if we're having some computer problems. So if we're cutting it out, we are working on that. Hopefully get it going so we don't have that.
Ball returners by Jack Mackey there on the short kick. No, that was Kenan Sudbeck
Yeah, nice.
on that.
Nice
That's
carry.
nice.
Every step, he looked like he was just one step from falling. Was just able to catch himself and keep moving. So
Just hoping he held on to the ball.
yeah, great return there. The ball was kicked a little bit short, and so he's not typically used to making those catches.
So we got two receivers wide left for the Thunder, two right. Cooper Hike, there he goes again, and this one might be broke free. It's a foot race, and I think he's going to win that
he
one.
He got it. What a run. Once he gets out in the open field, he's very hard to stop.
He's deceptively fast, as they say.
Yeah.
So that was, what, a 55-yard TD run?
Yep, and 55 yards.
That's the other thing good football teams do. You get scored on, you come back, and you answer.
And the Thunder have been very good about that all season. Not that they've been scored on a ton this year, but they answer very quickly on those scores. So that was one play out of offense.
Well, we didn't get that extra point.
Yeah, straight up in the air. See, I'm starting to talk about extra points again, and it's already happening. With a quick score by the Thunder, we have a 20-7. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
They're taking.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Issues here. I'm not sure when you can hear me, when you can't, when we're coming back out of that.
We'll just keep talking.
That's easy for me.
Never lost a word, is there? So we got Levi Thomas yet to kick off again for the Thunder. Nice placement back there. Once again, he is tough to bring down.
Yeah, they really do a good job on that return.
That's Cooper Parsons, a senior. His brother, Kason Parsons, is the starting quarterback. It's a pretty good football family from what it appears. Left, empty backfield for Parsons. Oh, we've got...
It's going to be on the defense.
It's on the defense.
Yep.
Just a little bit more excited than need to be.
Each team has one penalty.
That ball carrier's Kramer there.
Yeah, the play before this, Hike was stopped for no gain. And Osage City moved the ball a little bit. They had a couple penalties and put them like 4th and 12, and they punted it away. The Thunder had a 12-yard return, and the first play out of scrimmage was a gain of nothing, and then you're kind of caught up with us now, I believe.
Brings up 3rd down and approximately 6 to 7 for the Thunder. Empty backfield, 2 wide receivers right, 2 left. We're going to go with Hike up the middle again. And he's going to have enough there for the first down. Got 12 seconds left here in the first quarter. Looks like they're going to let the clock run out here. So we'll flip-flop sides of the field. That brings us to the end of the first quarter with their Thunder 20, and the Osage Indians 7.
So I think we're going to try to go to commercial break here. That is what's kind of been causing us our technical difficulties is the commercials. But we are going to make another effort here to go to a commercial and see if we get out of this commercial problem-free. So possibly, yeah. So Caleb gets all the commercials kind of lined out, ready to go, and then we had to reset it, so none of it's ready now. So he is scrambling to get all his commercials together. Okay, we are going to just keep going here of the start of the.
Tonight, we'd like to thank our sponsors, the TFI Family Services, Soother Building Supply, Crestview Nursing Home, Farm Bureau Insurance, Community National Bank, and Ag Partners for making this broadcast possible. So coming out of the end of that quarter.
I can honestly say I'm terrible at this stat thing here, but I'm trying. And what I can see right now is Osage has more offense than the Thunder, but the Thunder has had short fields the whole game so far.
You take away the 54-yard pass play, and Osage City doesn't really have much either.
That is correct.
Believe. Oh, wide open. What a pass. That's going to be a Thunder touchdown.
Nice pass.
Laid in there beautifully by Hike to Rottinghouse. Stood back, let the pressure come. Opened up right over the middle for Rottinghouse.
Just a few seconds there into the second quarter. Thunder score.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 to try to get back to a 21-point lead here.
I think that's a good decision by the Thunder if they can make it. The wind has picked up just a little bit here.
I'm going to throw back across his body.
Intercepted.
That is intercepted in the end zone.
So the 2 was no good. That puts the Thunder 26-7. Just a few seconds into the second half, or second quarter. We are going to go for a commercial break here, and we will be right back.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience a family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
154 for them. Welcome
All right,
back.
Are we welcome back?
Or,
Caden with his fingers crossed, and it all worked out.
no issues there.
Kicking for the Thunder, number 8, Levi Thomas.
Got Levi Thomas again to kick off for the Thunder.
Some of the Jeremy Stahlbomber in his little dungeon down there giving me some scores, and Humboldt has made the scored first on Sabetha, so they're currently 6-0 in that game.
Thomas is kicked off to the 25. Once again, they keep breaking tackles on that kickoff return.
15-yard carry there. And then Osage, besides that 54-yard pass, the majority of their yards are return yards.
Yeah.
I don't keep that stat separate, but I've been trying to pay attention to that.
Well, when we've kicked it off 5 times, I guess they get more
Yep.
opportunities.
Yeah, they've had about 78 yards in return yards so far.
Sage City's going to come out with 2 receivers left, 2 right, with a single back in the backfield. Parsons Pass goes wide to the receiver on the right side. We did see earlier the receiver that was banged up on the left side or on the across the field. We never did get his number, but he was taken off in the cart earlier. So
yeah, he limped off the field, but he needed a lot of help. So it looked like an ankle or a knee or something, I would guess.
Parsons' pass is complete up that right side. Shoved out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be enough for a first down.
Just looks like he just got to the first down.
It seems to be the only thing working for him is throwing down the line and taking off and trying to use their speed up the field. Got an empty backfield again for the Indians. 3 receivers wide right, 2 wide left. There it is. That's one way to stop that. Put your big mitts up.
Big old mass there for just swatting it down. And last week they were able to throw on us and have a lot of success, but then when the defense crunched down and came down quick and rushed those throws, that's when all those interceptions started. And that's kind of what the Thunder defense need to do there. They need to rush that throw, get opportunities for mistakes, or just swat them down.
Again, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Again, it's a pass down the line.
Oh, he's still on his feet. And let's see where they first down plus another almost 10 maybe.
Probably
5.
He stepped out about 15 yards
15
on that.
yards on that one, yeah.
It's again 3 receivers wide left, 1 wide right, single back in the backfield. For the Indians and Parson, back to pass again, being chased. Throws it up.
Just overthrew it. Had a couple.
There is a penalty flag over there on the far side.
Back where he threw the ball. Could be a holding call. See a lot of those right in that kind of position.
Unnecessary roughness.
That's what I'm wondering, if it wasn't something a little extracurricular
on the
over
Thunder.
there. Roughing the passer.
That's a big one for the Thunder.
He's being hammered down.
Some of them, that's kind of a tough one sometimes. You know, you don't want to dial that back. You want to tackle that quarterback, but that's a fine line between when he lets go of the ball and when he still has it in his hand. And then
we got false start.
Thunder going to get some of those yards back.
Now is when your defense needs to stand up.
Absolutely.
Make a big stop here and stand. So for Osage City, got 3 receivers wide right, 1 left. The Parson brothers in the backfield. Pass is good. They're going to get that penalty yardage back.
Run that same play again, but the Thunder were right on top of them there, able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but it's the 2nd and 10.
Single receiver wide right, 3 wide left. Again, the Parson brothers in the backfield. Pass is complete down to the 10.
Nice stop by the Thunder. That's a tough tackle to make there. Open field. Able to.
That was Jaden Seitz on that tackle, the sophomore.
That puts them inside the 10-yard line. Looks like some.
Got a little bit of defensive personnel changes here and there. Maybe bringing in a couple more D-backs.
Delay of game, possibly.
That's.
He threw the flag, and I think maybe it was delay of game.
City was calling.
Let's see what.
They're just going to call a timeout. Maybe he must have got it in before.
He must have been seen was in that spot and took a timeout.
Once again, I'd like to go through some of our sponsors for tonight's game. That includes SBS Insurance, United Bank and Trust, S&S Automotive and Towing, Nemaha Valley Motors, and St. Peter and Paul Catholic Church. Thank you for all you do to make this broadcast possible.
I think we've got. Seems like we're working well with our no problems lately, right, Caleb? We're in good hands now so far. As soon as I say that, I'm going to jinx it, and something's going to go wrong again. But so far, it looks like we've got the camera stuff worked out and working well now.
Looks like it's going to be first down and goal to go from the 10 for the Indians. We're going to do a little tighter bunch here. Made a motion. That's going to be Parsons right up the middle. And he's going to go walk right into the end zone. So the whole drive, they've been in wide receivers left, wide receivers right there. They come in tight and then run right up the middle. But on the kick for the Indians is Josiah Smith, the senior. And that one's good.
Kick is good, yeah.
10-17 left here in the second quarter. And brings it Nemaha Central 26, Osage City 14.
We'll take a quick break here and we'll be right back. Thank you for watching SCTV.
There's a place where we all come together. A place where everyone knows your name and what the usual means to you. A place for conversations and for comfort. And the best biscuits and gravy in town. We know what it means to love a community, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here to Thunder Field. We've got a 26-14 ball game.
Looking at some of the stats here, Osage, I show them at 213 total offensive yards, 103 in the air, and 110 on the ground. But 78 of those on the ground yards were from returns. Like Greg said, they've had a lot of opportunities to return the ball, and they've had good success with their kickoff returns.
So that's going to be returned by Rottinghouse, I believe. No, that's Kramer. There's a flag on the play. You go back to that last drive, though. Aided in penalties.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Penalties will only kill. Aided in penalties.
Did you get that mouse? Where was I? Heard it running through here.
We've got holding on the Thunder on the return. Once again, I don't know if you keep track of penalties.
I do keep track of penalties, yeah.
How many we got already? That's
20. We have 20 yards in penalties. They have 25 yards in penalties, which is a lot for the Thunder early in a game like this. You know, usually you see them with 30 or 40 in the whole game, and we've got 20 already.
And some big ones.
Some big ones and some big spots on the game, too.
Once again, Hike goes up the middle. Like he's going to gain roughly 7 on that carry.
I feel like the whole press box was coming down there for a second. I held on, but I didn't know what I was going to grab onto.
Looks like we got double wide right. It's going to be Hike again, trying to pick his holes.
A nice job by the defense, just really nowhere to go. Oh, but he get the first down. I didn't think he was there. Able to get the first down.
Got just what he needed.
That's all, yep. Yeah, those big, long plays are great to score points, but all we really need to do is keep getting first downs, moving the ball across the field, eating up clock. Just a little over 9 minutes.
Oh.
Get rid of it. And he
threw it out of bounds. The receiver was tackled there. I don't know why. Probably uncatchable is what the referee's saying. That had bad written all over it.
Yeah,
from the time it got snapped.
Yeah, there was a bunch of stuff going wrong with that right off the bat. It's one of those you just want to take a knee and start over. Like, we don't want this play. We want the next one.
Throw it out of bounds and be done.
And it worked out where they're able to 2nd and 10. They're gonna go for it again.
Yeah, you don't need to be giving Osage City any more life.
Yeah,
turnover down there on our end would not be.
Yeah, short field for them. That's not what we want to do.
We want to. There's Hike again with a nice spin move.
Great run. Spin through the first tackler and able to get looks like about 12 yards on that.
And their defense kind of fell. We ran 3 receivers wide left, and he faked the pass and then went back right with a nice gain. And he is not one you're going to tackle one-on-one.
Yeah, he's wiry.
Yeah.
Hard to bring down. Been saving that word all year.
Wiry. 3 receivers to the right again. His pass comes up just short.
An open receiver just got a little bit low. Wasn't able to bring it in.
Rolling to the right. He needs to get his feet set, and he would have had that.
Going to bring up 2nd down. Dancing. Thunder trying to throw the ball a little more, trying to soften that defense up a little bit.
Keeping them honest.
8:28 left in the first half. Thunder come to the line.
Got 2 receivers right, 2 left. Empty backfield for Hike. Looks like he's going to follow his up man. And just keeps moving.
Watch him, he just what a good job running the ball there. Just being patient. Made 3 different attempts at getting those yards, just kind of chopping his feet, waiting for the blocks to kind of move around and able to get 7 yards on that.
Brings up 2nd down and 3 for the Thunder. Once again, it's Hike up the middle, spinning.
Nothing fancy, but looks like a first down. Moving the chains, and that's what they need to do.
Just following that big offensive line, and he gets behind there. They get a push, and that's 2 to 3 yards every time.
the Thunder want to do the best they can, keep the ball out of the hands of the Osage City Indians, and it's going to be hard for them to score if they don't have the ball in their hands, and that's what they're going to keep wanting to do here.
Nothing's more deflating to a team trying to come back than a team that can just run the ball.
Yeah, it's hard to score touchdowns when you don't have the ball.
2 receivers right, 2 to the left again for Hike. Once again, tripped up. Almost looked like maybe his own player.
Well, it looked like I couldn't tell if he tripped over his own foot or one of the players, but
I think he's up man that was trying to hit the hole to block, stuck his leg out and kind of.
Yeah, that really shows you can see where he's looking. He's not looking on the ground. He's looking up the field, waiting for those blocks.
Finding for a hole.
And just was able to get tripped up there. Give him a loss of a couple yards, but
as the time keeps ticking away.
Yeah, absolutely.
This will be a Strothman sweep around the right side. Got a nice gain on that one.
Nice. I thought maybe they were going to get him stopped. He had 2 defenders right there, and he was able to just – I'm not really sure how he got past him, kind of lean his way past him.
I think I got to look. I think that linebacker 55, I think he read that right off the start.
Yeah, they were both right on top of him, but he was still able to kind of
just a little faster.
Just step his way past him.
So it brings up 3rd down and 6 for the Thunder. We got 3 receivers wide to the right, single back in the backfield. Hike's going to go back to pass. Finds his receiver, but he stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain of a yard, maybe.
Yeah, just a short gain. So decision time here.
Big decision here for the Thunder. Looks like they're going to bring their punt team out.
Classic decides to play it safe here.
I think that's the way they've been throwing the ball. I think that's probably a pretty smart move. Unless something goes wrong, then I could always say that was a terrible decision. And being up here on my high horse, it's very easy to do that.
Our hindsight is always 20/20, isn't that right?
Up John? In the booth, it's so much easier.
Oh, they run a fake. Gonzalez takes it.
Oh, I don't think he got very close. Nope, it's going to be short. Nice job by the Thunder. Just about got it. See, that's what I'm talking about. I said, they're definitely punting this one. And I think
probably a good spot for a fake right
and I think the Osage thought the same thing and wasn't quite ready for it, but just not able to get
Gonzalez pulled off a heck of a fake back there, thinking it went over his head.
Yeah, very good.
I don't know how many of the Osage City guys
fell for
seen that. Now our defense needs to stop here. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left.
Changing the play, looks
Parsons looking over to the sideline. Looks like we're going to stay home in our defensive slots.
Looks like they might have got the first down there on the, or maybe just 9 yards.
He took a heck of a hit. They're going to go with the hurry up here.
Yeah.
3 receivers right, 2 to the left. I think Nemaha Central's probably seen enough.
Yep.
We're going to take a timeout and talk about this one.
Call a timeout. 4:47 left in the first half. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
Welcome back to Thunder Field. Out of that Thunder timeout, it is 26-14. Thunder are up.
Yeah, Greg and I were kind of talking there at the break that the Thunder really got to get some pressure on the quarterback. They're making those quick throws and getting 8-9 yards each one. They're going to move the ball really quickly if the Thunder can't get some stops here.
We're going to have to drop another safety, and We're giving them too much cushion off the line from what it appears. Right there, there's
Yep.
how you stop that.
That's exactly right. Just swat it down.
Get it up and bat it down.
It's like
Oh, is there a flag?
I don't see the
Oh,
flag.
way across on the other side of the field.
I was going to say the slot receiver moved.
I believe you. I still don't see the flag on the field.
Way straight across.
Oh, I see. I see it now. I thought it was a. I do see it. I thought it was a dash line or something over there.
Don't know what the decision would
Looks
be
like
here.
they're talking about it, deciding if he's going to move it back or if he's going to make him replay the down or make it third down, and they are walking it back.
Okay.
Osage going the wrong way here.
Once again, 3 receivers wide left, 1 right. Single back in the backfield for Parsons. Pass is complete. Looks like he pretty much gained that yardage
Yeah, it looks
back.
like he's just about where they for the penalty. So, well, just a little.
I think we're almost going to have our defensive backs up in the face, try to knock them off the routes right off the line. Once again, 2 receivers left, 3 to the right. Parsons looks to be changing the play at the line. So again, it's a quick throw to the outside.
They get the first down plus a couple more, maybe 4 more almost, to see where they spot it. And that's what the Thunder have got to stop that.
So we got 3 receivers wide right, single back, 1 to the left.
Osage goes quick to the line again.
Gonna run. Pass is complete. Down the right side, that's over the top.
Just got one step on him there and was able to.
Good pass by
Parsons. Good pass and
laid it right in there.
Defense was right there on top of him, but was just got a step on him and able to put the ball just where it had to be, so he couldn't swat it down.
With 3:37 left here in the game, Osage City on the move again. Parsons back in the backfield. We got 2 receivers to the right, 2 running backs to the right. Man in motion. Looks like he's going to run it right up the middle.
Nice run, but looks like Thunder just stopped him short of the first down and short of the of a touchdown. Well, maybe they got the.
They may have the first down. I know it was just. No, they're going to call it second down.
2nd and 1 and on the 2-yard line.
Yeah. I want to say. Carson.
Was who came off the field?
Yeah, Case and Parsons. I believe their quarterback went limping off the field there after that pass play. Because his brother Cason's the one, or Cooper,
is taking the snaps
taking the snap on that run and taking the snap in this one.
Okay,
we might have to watch that. Here's the game.
Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back after this timeout.
Nemaha Valley Motors has been proudly serving our Northeast Kansas community for over 5 decades. Come check out our great selection of vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and GMC trucks. Don't see what you're looking for? Our knowledgeable staff will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Don't forget about service. Our technicians are factory trained to handle any mechanical issues, including alignments. Come experience the difference here at Nemaha Valley Motors in Seneca.
Come be a part of our family.
All right, welcome back. Osage on the 2-yard line. They got a yard for the first down and a yard to score. Thunder really want to get a stop here. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the half.
Looks like we got a receiver wide right, wide left. Parsons in the backfield. He's just going to try taking it up the middle, and I don't think you're going to want to do that against Nemaha Central. That is one place that it's going to be tough to run when we know you're running there.
It felt like they just kind of turned around and kicked him in the butt and said, not this time. Try again. And now we're here 3rd and 1.
From the 2, so they've got a chance to gain a yard, get a first down.
And they've got 4 more shots at it.
Yeah.
But
it's like they're going to be bunched up again. Looks like the brother Cason Parsons back in the quarterback. He's going to look to throw this time. Oh, that is broken up by Aiden Brocksterman.
Great defense there. He had it in his hands, and he was able to get it swatted away. So great job by the defense. Brings up 4th and 1. I'm never sure anymore, but I can't imagine they're not going to go for it here. The way the score is, where they're at in the game, they cannot afford to have 3 points. They're going to have to go for a touchdown, and that's what they're trying.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Looks like they're going to try the trick play out of the backfield, and he is going to be wide open.
Well-designed play by the Osage City, able to get a man wide open for a touchdown. Probably the biggest 2 yards so far for him.
That was a great drive by Osage City there. Great play design. They had everybody rolling to the right. 1 receiver took off to the left, and quarterback stopped, threw back across the field.
So with 1:38 left, we're at a 1-score game here.
Josiah Smith on to attempt the extra point again.
Thunder really like to get a stop here.
Looks like this is going to be a fake. And that's a stop we needed right there.
Absolutely.
So with 1:38 here in the second quarter, it brings the score 26-20.
Yeah, I think the scorekeeper, they got it fixed, though. I was like, what happened? I missed something. All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back to finish up this first half of football.
Some are old. Some are new. Some are just right. The perfect home is a place created from the thousands of memories shared within it. A place for laughter, a place for comfort, a place for family and friends alike. We know what it means to have a place we call home, to be a part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
All right, welcome back. We're just about ready to finish up here this first half of football. One of the games that we're kind of watching in the area is the Sabetha-Humboldt game. Jeremy Stahlbommer shooting me some scores, keep me updated. Sabetha 14, Humboldt 12, and that is a halftime score for that game. So a very, very close game, a lot like this game here. Not quite as close, but we still have a very close ball game here.
We need a good kickoff return here to set this up with 1:38 left here in the half. Probably not really what we wanted, but
nope. We don't get too many of those touchbacks. There's just not a lot of those. The Thunder, that might be in the first or second one of the season.
Yeah.
It took a good Osage bounce there.
And probably pretty fortunate for us.
Yeah.
That ball bounces the other way. And
it hits the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
and
we're scrambling.
Yep.
So.
And, good job by the receiver there. You want to catch the ball, you want to run it, but you got to play it smart. And if it's over your head and it's going to, you're better off letting it hit the ground than you are trying to fumble it, because we do not want to give them the ball back on the 5 yard line.
So with 1:38 left, Thunder have the ball. We got 2 receivers right, 2 left. Pass to Strothman out in the flat. It'll be like about an 8 yard play.
Yeah, he was about one high step away from breaking that loose.
Yeah,
I thought maybe he was going to get it, and he's going to turn on the afterburners and go.
green grass in front of him there. Hike is up the middle. He's going to have the first down and some more yardage. That'll stop the clock with 1:08 left.
Time is going to start to be a factor here.
Going to have to be calling. I think comes a wide receiver screen out here to the right side. Once again, Strothman for another first down.
Really didn't see him get out of bounds there, but
yeah,
keeping the clock moving.
We still do have 2 timeouts. So I'm too used to college ball. I was thinking the clock should stop at the first down mark, but not in high school. He needs to step out of bounds. Right there, you need to.
Yeah, he needed to get out of bounds there.
Good catch by Strothman.
He tried to turn it up and get some extra yards, and really what we needed is stop the clock. Yeah. Thunder is taking a timeout. We got 27 seconds left. We'll just stay here. Caleb said he's afraid we're going to break something again.
We'll go through a few more of our sponsors. They are First Heritage Bank, Life Care Center of Seneca, Mitchell Appliance, Nemaha Valley Community Hospital, and Shelter Insurance.
I've been doing this for 3 years, and I'm supposed to be the one to remember to read the sponsors, and Greg is the one who keeps remembering to do it. Every time I think I should do he's already got him. It is Neon Day for the Thunder student section. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but they're dressed in neon.
They are bright.
My daughter borrowed a safety vest from me so she could have some neon.
Don't have to worry about getting hit in the parking lot that way. Thunder's got 2 receivers right, 1 right left. Hike back to pass. Oh, his pass is intercepted over the middle.
Yeah, trying to just force that in there. Just a short time, trying to move the ball quick, and that's where you can make mistakes. And I thought he had a couple receivers even further that might have been open, but trying to force it in and through the interception.
Which you didn't really, we didn't need.
So what really can't afford now is to have them break something loose here with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, you got to hold them here.
Got to hold them here. Just got to.
We will get the ball coming out of halftime. That could have been devastating. We just scored there and then got the ball back.
Yeah.
But they're just going to take a knee and let her run out and be happy where they're at.
Yeah, I think that's some good football there.
You know, because what were they down? 26 to 7?
Yes, that is correct. So I don't think any of us can expected to be where we're at right now. I mean, we didn't know how this game was going to go, and it's a lot higher scoring game than I expected. The Thunder defense usually very, very good all season at keeping teams very low scoring. But when they can pass on us like they have been, and a couple really big pass plays, a 54-yarder and there was a 30-yarder. Those are going to 38-yarder. A couple big plays are going to make a big difference in a ball game like this. Yep. So the Thunder do get the ball back in the beginning of the second half, so that's going to help a lot. I'll just read off a few of the scores. Looks like Frankfurt is 14 and Hanover is 6. That says it as the second quarter score. What else? Let's see. Axtell 54, Osborne 6. That is a final at half. Wow. That game is over. Those are some of them from the area. We'll come back with some highlights after the half. We'll go through some of our sponsors and then come back with some highlights and start the second half of the ball game. You are watching SCTV.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark.
I guess.
Germantown. Mavericks.
Mary Road.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community, the fan base, and just the support and encouragement that you get from your family and your friends is great.
The hardest thing about cheer for me is tumbling, because I'm actually a dancer outside of school, and so the tumbling dynamics versus the dance dynamics was totally opposite.
I feel like choir has given me just such great memories. We are always just, singing with our harmonies or with other people. It's just so cool. It's so fun.
One of my favorite memories from cross country this past year was when my team made it to state. At the race, everyone picked up their games, and when the 5th guy crossed and he made it, everyone was just so excited and outbursts, couldn't control their feelings.
By playing basketball, I learned that I can almost do anything I want. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve my goals if I have a plan.
A great reason to get yourself involved in sports and activities is to meet new people and create new relationships, experience new things, and do stuff that you've never done before.
My reason why is commitment.
My reason why is passion.
Friendships.
Pride. My reason why is to keep going.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Engelken. I'm a nurse practitioner. We are at the Nemaha Valley Hospital, and I've been doing dermatology for 20 years now, and I'm happy to be here in the community to help keep these farmers closer to home and prevent our elderly from having to drive into the larger cities to get the care that they need. So a day in the life of a dermatology clinic, the main thing that we do is skin cancer screenings. That's where my passion is. I want to make sure that we're finding skin cancers and treating them early. Our skin is our largest organ on our body. I do highly encourage head-to-toe skin exam on a yearly basis for anybody that has over 50 moles, or if they're noticing spots that are painful, bleeding, changing, growing. Other things that we see and we treat on a daily basis: acne, warts, hair loss, rashes, more or less any issue that is occurring with the skin, hair, or nails.
Building a home doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and dedication to see your dreams come to life. Be sure to protect everything you have worked for. The professionals at SBS Insurance offer life insurance to protect the loss of a loved one, or home insurance to protect what you built. Feel comfort and peace of mind with SBS Insurance.
Allied Insurance, a nationwide company on your side.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my KSHSAA cashback checking account. KSHSAA pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
KSHSAA Checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Every day, hardworking people wake up early and open their doors to the people in their community. They provide more than just goods and services. They create relationships. Small business is alive and well, making life in our communities possible. We know what it means to support, to be part of a community, to be united. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
I'm Erica Bletcher, and I'm a nurse practitioner, and I work in the wound clinic. Often, non-healing wounds can affect a patient's mobility, it can affect their health, and just their overall quality of life. If wounds aren't being healed, then it can also cause infection, we can cause hospitalization, more serious health conditions, and even sometimes surgeries, amputations, or death. So at the wound clinic here, we kind of look at all of that and work with patients to develop a treatment plan to get them back home and get those wounds healed as fast as possible. Growing up here, I loved the people, I love the community, so being able to come back here and work with wounds and work with the patients is the best part. I love just healing wounds, I love interacting with them, I love creating an individualized treatment plan with them and getting them back to their daily livings, and I love seeing them outside walking around healthy, happy.
What does it mean to be an independent insurance agency? Here at SBS, it means that our customers can be confident in knowing they are getting the coverage they want for the most competitive rates. With our independent status, we are able to partner with multiple competitive companies to quote your personal, farm, business, and life insurance needs. Contact your local SBS office today to find out what an independent agency can do for you.
Sailor Insurance has been serving our customers in the Midwest for over 90 years. At Sailor Insurance, we value every family story as we help protect their dreams and their future. Our goal is to make sure that you have the right insurance coverage to protect your family, home, farm, and business so you can focus on what truly matters. Learn more about what we can do for you at SailorInsurance.com.
In Nemaha County, I'm Jared Snyder, one of the family physicians at Seneca Family Practice. I don't know if you're aware, but there's a study by the state of Kansas that comes out about every year surveying our young kids in the community, ages 12 through 18. Would you be surprised to know 25% of our kids that responded between ages 12 and 18 responded saying that they had drank alcohol in the 30 days prior to the survey. And when you take into consideration and break that down, that's 4% of sixth graders, 12% of eighth graders, 34% of sophomores, and 48% of our high school seniors reporting alcohol use in the month leading up to the survey. And that's an upward trend, a year-over-year upward trend, and approaching double the state averages. Some will say kids will be kids, or if they're going to drink, they may as well do it at my house so I can have oversight. And frankly, those arguments are getting people hurt. It's leading to medical problems, addiction, and lifelong habits. We really do need to change the culture of alcohol in our community. 21 is 21 for a reason. I would just urge the community members to say, let's save some lives. The change starts at home.
My name is Rich Vernon. I've been the sheriff for Nemaha County since 2006. I've actually been employed by the Nemaha County Sheriff's Office back since 1990. That puts me in my 30th year of law enforcement here in Nemaha County. Now, I grew up in this county. I'm a lifelong resident. I've lived in this county. I grew up in the 80s. There was a lot of alcohol consumption back then. I know a lot of parents look at it like we did it when we were kids, so why can't our kids do it? If you, as a parent, or your children actually allow people to come into your homes or on your lands and drink or consume alcohol or even possess it, then you can be held liable for this law. This law carries penalties up to a $1,000 fine, and it is a Class A misdemeanor, which can actually include jail time. I can tell you, after doing this for 30 years and spending those years pulling young men and young women out of ditches lifeless, that has changed my attitude towards alcohol and towards its consumption of minors greatly. And I hope and pray that anything you can do to keep that from happening in the future, you will do, and try to keep our young children alive. Thank you.
Hi there, I'm Rachel Allen. I'm one of the family physicians in Sabetha, Kansas. Underage drinking isn't just an issue in terms of breaking the law. It comes with a number of both short and long-term consequences. Research has shown that alcohol use in teenage years can affect normal brain development, and has also been shown to cause a 4 times increase in alcohol use disorder. In addition, teenage drinking has been shown to cause poor school performance and has been found to increase high-risk sexual activity, injuries among teens, and even death. It contributes to 3,500 deaths in people under the age of 21 each year in the United States. Long-term health consequences must also be considered when discussing the risk of teenage drinking. In addition to increasing the rate of alcohol use disorder, it has been associated with long-term diseases such as dementia, heart disease, and stroke. I know it's tempting to consider decreasing the drinking age to 18 from 21 in the hopes of making it legal will decrease these negative consequences. When the drinking age was raised to 21, there was a 16% decrease in car accidents related to alcohol, and teenage drinking decreased by 20%. It is also shown to decrease unintended consequences of underage drinking, including drug dependence, teenage deaths, and adverse birth outcomes related to teenage pregnancies.
My name is Tiffany Engelken. I'm a nurse practitioner. We are at the Nemaha Valley Hospital, and I've been doing dermatology for 20 years now, and I'm happy to be here in the community to help keep these farmers closer to home and prevent our elderly from having to drive into the larger cities to get the care that they need. So a day in the life of a dermatology clinic, the main thing that we do is skin cancer screenings. That's where my passion is. I want to make sure that we're finding skin cancers and treating them early. Our skin is our largest organ on our body. I do highly encourage head-to-toe skin exam on a yearly basis for anybody that has over 50 moles, or if they're noticing spots that are painful, bleeding, changing, growing. Other things that we see and we treat on a daily basis: acne, warts, hair loss, rashes, more or less any issue that is occurring with the skin, hair, or nails.
Welcome back here to Thunder Field to begin this second half. We've got Osage City 20, Nemaha Central 26.
Yeah, we were kind of talking at the half, and you know, games like this, you never know what to expect and how the game's going to go. And we really thought this would probably be a low-scoring game. We didn't think it'd be and then the Thunder came out so strong there with a few scores, but Osage came back quick with a few touchdowns and got right back in this game. Some big throws for Osage City. Moves the ball really quick. Couple opportunities to make some sacks there and almost stop them on that big throw, but they were able to get it off and end up scoring a touchdown there.
Hurt us with some short throws in between them big throws.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Good thing is we get the ball coming out here and begin the second half.
We talked, you know, momentum is such a big thing in football, and we really would love to see them manage that clock a little better and able to get that score in before the half, because scoring right at the half and then coming back in with the ball again really will take the wind out of the other team very quickly, shift that momentum. But, you know, with that time pressure, you're throwing the ball quick, trying to make things happen through that interception.
What we need to do now is come out and run, as Nemaha Central has done most times in the second half, is able to wear their opponents out.
Yeah, they do. You know, we have touched that big offensive line, and, you know, after a half of football of having to deal with them, you get worn out quick. And so I do believe you're going to see the Thunder do what they do best, and they're going to stay on the ground and run the ball, just some hard-nosed football, just come at them and make Osage City stop them. You know, I think another big key of the second half is to keep the ball away from Osage City. They can be dangerous when they get a hold of that ball, so Thunder's going to need to eat up as much time as they can on each possession.
And then also is going to come down to making sure we hold on to the ball. You know, as you said, momentum's a big change. We can't be turning it over.
Absolutely.
So kicking off there for Osage City. Deep. That ball gets by Hike. It's going to sit at the 1 yard line. Hike picks it up there and busts through. He finds a hole. There he is, going out the outside. He's got one man to beat, and he doesn't move there. He's going up the right side. That's going to be a 99-yard kickoff return for Carter Hike. I guess that's a way you can start the second half.
We talked about that. We come out strong, and that's what they did. I thought
we mentioned touchbacks. We don't see that many of those in these games. And I thought, well, there's a second touchback in one game. And nope, they were able to pick it up on the 1 yard line, 99-yard, no flag. So that is a good touchdown. And what a way to start the second half of football here.
So much for the long, methodical drive.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I said, eat up the clock. Well, if we can score touchdowns, that's just the same all the way around. Has to be the longest
on the
return.
Kick. That is good.
Just like a shot put over there, but he got it.
Took its time,
yeah.
But
how it gets through the uprights doesn't matter as long as it makes it through.
Goes between those two posts and over that bar, it's all counts the same. So another thing, as most people seen, his hike was deep to return, which he's usually not back there. We're not sure. Carter Rottinghouse, I know, didn't play much second half. We're not sure what happened there, but
so it looks like he came up kind of hard on a play there, and so we're not sure.
We're not seeing him on the sideline either. So
yeah,
you know.
but yeah, really, what a great job. And like I said, it's so hard. You know, when it lands on the 1 yard line, it's such a tough decision. Do you just let it sit? Because with your back turned, it's so hard to scoop that ball up, and it gives the time for the defenders to get on you. But what happened was they got right on top of him. He was able to make his way through a few of them and then break it open.
Then it was a foot race.
Yeah, and he's going to be hard to catch in open field, that's for sure.
So Levi Thomas gets it teed up there for the Thunder.
We should have clocked his 100-yard dash time on that run. See how he did.
It was pretty straight up and down. Good kick by Thomas. That's fielded by Parsons. Oh, that's the way you got to do it.
Absolutely. We've talked how good Osage has been on those returns. And
Carter stood back with that nice stop right there on their return.
Huge stop and really, really helping the momentum for the Thunder. Letting the defense come out here strong. And that's what they need to do. They need to make a big stop here, get the ball back, and go right back down the field.
Once again, Parsons is going to go 3 wide receivers right, with a single back to the left. Both Parson boys in the backfield. Man comes in motion across. This quarterback, that's a stay-at-home by Kramer there on the defense. Turned him inside on the run by Parsons. Short gain there of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Indians. 2 receivers wide left, 2 wide right. Single back in the backfield. Once again, they're changing the play, or looks to be anyway. Once again, throwing it down the line. There is a flag on the play.
But that's going to be a holding.
It's in the spot of holding.
Yep.
Well, eligible man downfield. We'll do the same.
Yeah, all end up the same there.
You know, when a quarterback in high school does change a play like that and it doesn't get relayed to the offensive line.
Absolutely makes it, yeah. And I thought we've seen it happen before where it looks like maybe they almost had a man on the Thunder jump, and then you see offenders point at him. Well, if an offensive line points at him, that's offsides.
Take that back. They're going to call the flag off.
It's like they talked about it a little bit, called that flag off, but
maybe that would
makes it 3rd and 5 here.
2 receivers right, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Parsons. Goes a quick throw over the middle. It's going to be completed enough for a first down.
Yeah, Thunder defense came down on him quick when he made the catch, but he's still able to get that first down.
That pass was completed to Teal for first down for the Indians. Looks like they got a wide receiver left. Bunch formation. Parsons up the middle. Abram Kime isn't going to let him get away on that one.
Trying to do the same thing as Thunder. They're trying to soften up that line, make them think and pass, but they're just not having any luck running the ball up the middle.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right, single back in the backfield against Parsons. They know who's coming. You see what they're doing every time. They're going to see who's bringing the blitz and where it's coming from.
Make a hard count and try to figure out where that blitz is coming from.
Thunder does a good job of switching it up. There's that pass to the outside again. And this time there's not going to be any missed tackles.
Yeah, that's something we didn't talk about much before, but that's one thing that the Thunder, a lot of single tackles that were missed and not brought down, and that's something they really need to change here in the second half.
Wrap up.
They got first contact. They got to bring them down.
Looks like that's Bass maybe down.
Yeah, that's what I thought looked like Bass. He stood up and then he sat back down cross-legged, so he's not.
There's a little extracurricular stuff going on over there.
Yeah, and Holden Bass in that position he plays, that's where a lot of that happens. There's a lot of that happening right in the middle there. He comes off, looks good though. So
I don't know if I'd want to go up against him next time he goes in there.
yeah. He's not the guy you want to get sideways with him. Yeah.
I don't think he's in a real good mood. So Osage City brings up 3rd down and 7. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right, single back in the backfield for Parsons. Once again, barks a play, figures out where Nemaha Central is going to be coming from on the defensive side. Longest play clock I've seen.
Yeah, it seems like it.
High school football, but go at it like that. Pressure's on right there. And I think they're going to stop him short.
It is going to be really
right in
close.
Front of us, but it is going to be really close.
It's going to really depend on where they spot it.
Maybe a favorable spot. It's about right.
I think that's short, so
we're going to line up 4th down here.
Big 4th down for both teams right here early in the second half. Osage City needs to score every opportunity they can.
Yeah.
And the Thunder definitely got to stop them. So big 4th down for both teams.
And Holden Bass back in the game.
Yeah,
I think he may be wanting to disrupt something. They're in bunch formation for Osage City. They are going to pass out of that. They're going to look to go deep. And what's it going to be? Intercepted! Aiden Brocksterman fights him off in the air, uses his body, rolls over, and there's a flag on our sideline.
Yep.
But that should be after the play.
That's definitely after the play, but I don't know if
what we did or
chirping
what was
on the
said.
sideline here, but great job there. What a great play. It was very suspenseful for us up here. Just couldn't tell how that was going to come down.
Being sportsmanlike on Osage.
Oh, Osage.
Something must have been said.
Yeah, something was said over here on the sidelines. And, all in all, stuff like that is not really needed at this level of football. And so good job by the officiating team recognizing that.
Keep your head.
Yeah, and I would say that about either team. I mean, any team, that if there's something like that's going on, they need to get that flag. And so great job there by the officiating team catching that. And
once again, a great interception by Aiden. When he come down, he had to use his body to basically pull that away from the receiver because the receiver had the ball.
Yeah, they both had hands on it, so what a...
Both at the high point. This is Hike up the middle. Keeps his legs churning. Oh, and they ripped it away from Hike. I don't know why you don't blow the play dead there when he's technically stopped.
And obviously,
the officials left the play run.
Thunder fans don't like that. So here they get the ball right back.
I said we don't need to be giving them any momentum.
Yeah, no,
Not.
And this it was a huge play. What a great job. Let's see.
We got one run
Some
on the
confusion. Some confusion on the field.
I think somebody was getting water, thinking the.
And they went right to him too. Yeah.
Yeah. So now after that momentum change, we got to step it up for the defense here. They're going to stay spread. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, single back in the backfield.
Do the same thing. They're going to see kind of where Thunder's lining up and decide on that play. Have a 1 minute long play clock, it seems like.
Yeah. Oh. Looks like we got somebody down over there.
And nice stop by the Thunder there. They were able to get the pass off, but just a few yards. He is not getting up very quickly.
That's Sudbeck over there. I don't know if that's a cramp or.
No, he's up and at least walking.
Ankle.
I'm guessing they're going to take him out for a play regardless, but he's at least standing on his own. A little bit of a limp. I know sometimes when you're playing a football, sport like this, you don't know. You're like, I'm hurt. I don't know if I'm hurt. So someone's take a second, like, oh, wait a minute. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, not quite
yeah,
that
you're
bad.
just not sure right away. You're like, I think this is bad. And you're like, wait a minute. I'll be okay.
Yeah. Get to the sideline.
Yeah, that quick reaction is, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Get a chance to walk it off and maybe feel like it's not as
Maybe
bad
a
as you
cramp.
thought. It's coming off slow, but he's on his own at least. Yeah, we're getting to the point of the game when you start to see those cramps start working their way in.
Yep.
And it's a bit of a cool evening, but still, for the guys on the field, still a good weather for football for sure.
Yes, that brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Indians. Once again, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, single back in the backfield for Parsons. So to drop back to pass, they've got the pressure. Just need to corral him, run him out of bounds.
Maybe for a half-yard gain or so, it looked like.
Yeah, a very short game.
Yeah, brings up 3rd down.
I know we're a long ways from, but it'd been nice to keep him inbounds and keep that clock
absolutely,
rolling.
yeah.
I mean,
and there's a lot of clock left, but every second we can click down is going to be in our benefit.
Sure would help.
When we've got to score the way it is now.
So 3rd down and 8, he didn't gain anything on that. We got 2 receivers, or 1 to the left, 2 to the right. Single tight end to the left and a single back. He's back to pass. He's got a lot of green grass in front of him. I think he's going to have that 1st down on that quarterback
I do
sneak.
think so. Good job by the Thunder defensive line. They broke down that pocket real fast, but then he was able to scramble out of it and had a lot of running room in front of him.
Brings up 2nd down and goal to go from the 3 for the Indians. Or 1st down and goal to go. Excuse me. Pass is blown incomplete. There is a flag
came on the
play.
field. And another one.
Yep.
He threw the flag and then he threw
something.
his pocket, his hat. So that's the meaning he didn't have enough flags to throw. I'm guessing
something was said.
That's my guess. We'll see what they come up with here.
So the one should be half distance to the goal. Then it should be a 15 yards back. That's interference on the defense. Then after the play, unsportsmanlike. On the defense also. Offense.
Oh, okay. That he wasn't in a spot to do that on the defense. So
technically that should be No, it'll be
Not
a
in high
1 yard
school.
penalty, and then you back it up 15
they're gonna
because
take
it was
both
a
penalties.
post. It was a post possession.
Yeah.
Post possession 15 yards. So they just cost themselves
14 yards. Yeah. It was ended up being a 14-yard penalty.
Because that pass interference was going to be a yard on us.
Yeah.
So benefit us. That brings up first down and 17 and goal to go. Once again, 2 receivers right, 2 to the left, single back for Parsons. He's looking to throw again. He's got a man out there. Just spins and overthrows him.
Went back to that same play again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second unsportsmanlike that they've had here in the last just in the last few minutes of the game. Makes you wonder if it's the same player on both plays or.
Once again, brings up second down and 17, goal to go. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. For Parsons, they bring out the blitz, the screen. Can we get there? That's a touchdown. Boy, we ate that screen right up. That was
they
a
really
good
did.
play call.
Yeah, great play call by Osage City. They sucked us in really quick, and just a nice little screen pass, and really kind of untouched into the end zone for that 17-yard score.
So we'll see what happens here on the extra point from Josiah Smith.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him do something fancy here and go for 2 again. They're going for the extra. And they got it.
So with 6:31 left here in the third quarter, that brings the score 33 for Nemaha Central, 27 for the Osage City Indians.
The game right here that we're looking at is Sabetha is up 28-12 in the third on Humboldt, so that's also a close game. Let's go to a commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a little bit. Thank you for watching SCTV.
I'll take a grande, no foam, triple cap, double pump vanilla latte with 3.5 ice cubes, slightly shaken, extra whip.
Yeah, that's going to be an upcharge.
Great! This one is on my KSHSAA cashback checking account.
Uh-huh.
KSHSAA pays me cash back on everyday debit card purchases, plus refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. Go on, take back banking and treat yourself to monthly cash rewards.
KSHSAA checking is proudly offered at Community National Bank.
Welcome back. We have talked a lot about the Osage return game, and they've had a lot of yards. But with one return, we've already have more return yards than Osage has had the whole game. So we'd love to get another one of those here this evening. I wouldn't be surprised. They've been kicking it really deep and had one touchback, and a lot of times we're getting it on the 5 and 3 yard line. So interesting to see if they're going to go deep again or maybe try to kick a little bit shallower.
Once again, Carter Hike back along with Kramer. That is deep, and they both going to let it go into a little miscommunication. Like I said, Hike's not usually back there returning.
Yeah, they looked at each other and decided to let it drop, and sometimes that's the best decision to make. We do love to see him catch those and make 100-yard returns, but we also don't like him to turn them over in that spot in the field. So
this is a big drive for the Thunder right here.
Yeah, it really is.
Kind of flip-flop back the momentum back to Osage City after that turnover and touchdown drive. There's a hole. Once again, Carter Hike on the carry.
Yeah, nice carry by Carter. And again, the offensive line does such a good job of blocking and give him such a big hole to start with there.
I believe that was the right guard that pulled there. Blew a big hole for Hike. So we're going to go 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for the Thunder. It's just going to be the ground and pound game with Carter Hike.
Yep. So coming out of the half, this is kind of football I expected to see them playing in the second half, just keeping the ball, ground and pound up the middle, and just wearing them down. And the Thunder offense just saying, hey, we're going to go up the middle, and you got to stop us.
You got to stop us.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing it until you're able to stop us.
Hike just needs to make sure he holds on to the ball because it doesn't seem like they're blowing the play dead very soon, which is fine with the push we get, but just keep holding that ball. Hike again on the carry. It's going to be good for a Thunder first down.
The way it's been going, if the Thunder can keep a hold of the ball, so Osage is really going to go after it. They're going to be stripping it. They're trying to do everything they can to get that ball back because that's the best opportunity for them to get another score and start breaking up that lead. So you're going to see a lot of that, I believe. You're going to see them stripping the ball and really going after trying to get that ball back.
The good thing is when they try to do that,
that's where you miss tackles
and that can end up in big gains. Once again, Hike up the middle.
Just 5, 6, 7 at a time.
They're lining up in the jumbo formation. Looks like they brought Daniel Childress in there as a blocking back.
Yeah, he does a good job of running, but what a great blocker, too. They made a little move with him there, and I think that was a great decision because he does such a good job getting ahead. And he'll throw down some blocks, and next thing you know, he's running the ball and does a really good job of throwing off the defenses.
Thunder has 2 receivers here to the left. Once again, it's Hike up the middle. Breaking tackles.
Yeah, Childress blocking 2 guys to break that open.
Yeah, he started out the year in JV as an offensive lineman, putting people on their backs. Like you say, I think that was a good move, moving him over here to fullback.
Absolutely,
on the varsity side.
Yeah, he carries the ball a little bit, but he's just a force as far as a lead blocker.
Once again, they're going 2 receivers to the left in the jumbo formation. Hike again takes off. He's going to bust it outside this time. Takes a look, stays in bounds. A very smart decision.
Very smart decision, yeah. When you talk about a game like this, it does come down to inches sometimes, and just something simple like understanding you need to stay in bounds, keep that clock moving makes a huge difference. So he's got a lot of football smarts to him, and that really, really helps.
That Hike carry again was good for another Thunder first down. This time we're going to go 2 receivers to the right in the jumbo package again. So again, Hike's going to just follow Childress and the other offensive lineman right up the middle.
This is one of those stats I like. I can just maybe wait till the end and say Hike had because we started on the 20-yard line to 80 yards by Hike, and with just one stat, because that's kind of what it's looking like. They just kind of keep giving them the ball, and we're just picking away at it and picking away at the time too, and that's kind of what they need.
And the only good thing out of this is it also is setting up something later on for a pass here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or a different run. Or there's Hike again, busting tackles, keeps the line moving.
See, that's where that late whistles or those long, let them play out really is our benefit because he does such a good job of driving his feet and keeping that ball moving. And we really appreciate in those situations. It really helps that the officiating teams kind of let them play a little bit. It did get us there once the last series.
We'll take the yards we get.
But most of the time it works out really well for us.
2 receivers left. Hike again on up the middle, just carrying him in. 4 guys on his back.
They just don't have an answer for Childress blocking. They just don't know what to do, and with those 2 kind of pairing up, it just makes it really hard to bring them down.
And the good thing is they're only sophomores.
Yeah,
we get to watch this for
Absolutely.
3 more years.
That is true. And with saying that, Osage City, their quarterback is also a sophomore.
Yeah, a couple of the receivers. So this
wouldn't be surprised if you see this game a couple more times in the next few years.
Once again, Hike goes up the middle, finds a hole, and dances into that south end zone. Well, John, that had to have been easy on the stats.
There you go.
That was 80.
One stat, 80 yards.
I don't know how many times it took it, but
I don't know, and I don't pay that much attention to that, so I'm just trying to help keep the yards. And it's a lot of offense for both teams, but you would expect that with the score like it is with 39-27. But I didn't catch how much time was on the clock when they started that drive, but they
6:43, I believe.
So. They brought down
5.5 minute drive.
Yeah, which was great.
We're going to try it again. We're going to try a jump pass. Like I said, they were trying to set something up.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best time to run that. Just not enough room for that jump pass. But
tried something a little different, but just no luck there. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. Thank you for watching SCTV.
S&S Automotive and Towing in Seneca is your locally owned and operated full-service automotive shop. Experience the family-like atmosphere and state-of-the-art service department, including digital inspections and text-to-pay. We know your time is valuable, so we offer pickup and delivery services. We service all makes and models and provide fast and honest service at a fair price. S&S Automotive and Towing Incorporated has been servicing Nemaha County for over 20 years. Visit us online or call us today.
All right, welcome back. Got a few more sponsors I'd like to recognize. Rainbow Communications, Sailor Insurance, Elk State Bank, United Methodist Church, and Water Conditioning of Seneca. Thank you for all your sponsors making this possible.
All right, looks like Levi Thomas kicking off again for the Thunder.
Just a minute and a half left here in the third.
See if the Thunder can get the stop like we did. A little shorter kick here. The up man's going to take this one. And he is going nowhere.
Let's see here. Sabetha getting a little bit ahead now in the third, 35-12 on Humboldt. So
once again, if they win and we win, Sabetha will be coming here.
Yeah, that's correct. So if Sabetha wins that game and the Thunder win, we will play here on Thunder Field. If Sabetha wins or Humboldt wins and we win, we will be playing Humboldt at Humboldt.
It's again three receivers to the right. Looks like Parson tried going up the middle. He tried trying to imitate what Hike did. Didn't have the results.
Nowhere to go. You did got a couple on them there. Seemed like more than it looked like to me, but that's why the officials are down there and we're up here.
It's all right. We just keep the clock running. Now we got four receivers to the wide right, one to the left. And looks like we're going to have a false start.
Well, he came out hard, too.
Yeah,
You can see the Thunder defense was keying on him instead of on the ball. They teach you to key on the ball, and he was watching the player, but they got him 5 yards there.
Brings up second down and 13 for the Thunder. Or for the Indians. Once again, four receivers wide right, one left. Empty backfield for Parsons. Looking to throw off to the offside. Missed the first tackle, but the second one pretty much cleaned him up. I don't know if that was
not quite got back to the line of scrimmage.
Aiden didn't let him get anywhere.
So now
Parsons in a quick before here to the end of the quarter, wanting to get a play off. That ball should have touched the ground, but all works out in our favor, though.
Yeah, it looked like the ball maybe touched the ground, but either way, that end up about the same spot.
This clock's going to stop with this injury over here with 10 seconds left.
Did not see him there until just now.
Looks like it may be a cramp.
Yeah, like we said, we're getting in the part of the game where we could see a lot more of those. He's going to make the Thunder, he's going to make the Osage guys will come all the way across the field to check on him. As far on this side as he possibly could be.
Yes. It's only 50 yards. He needed to warm up to run across there.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, I need to stretch before before he got up to come that way. So with 10 seconds and the clock stopped, they're going to have to run.
That's Cooper Parsons, the older brother, the running back.
He's up and moving, just kind of.
Gonna have to sit out one
got
play.
a little bit of.
He's got a little hitch.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, I couldn't get the words out fast enough, but that's exactly what it looked like.
So with 10 seconds left here in the third quarter, it's 4th and 12. We'll call it.
Yeah, it appears they're going to punt it away. At least that's how they're lining up, at least.
They got enough.
They're not going to get it off. They are just going to get it off, and it wasn't.
No, just throw it, and it's going to be picked by Hike. Picked by Hike, and he's going to go down the sideline. Needs one more block, and I think he's going to get it. The pick 6 for Hike.
So Osage was trying to drag that and just get a few extra seconds out of that quarter and throwing the ball there. That was the second kind of fake punt they tried, and we just wasn't happening this time. And like I said, trying to get those few extra seconds out of that quarter, and instead what it did was helped the Thunder with a score at the end of the third.
Tracy on for.
And with just a quarter of football left,
there's no time on the clock, so the end of the third quarter is
here. We are at the end.
A little miscommunication, but it'll work.
Good.
Rico Tracy on the kick. That brings our score at the end of the third quarter, 46 for the Thunder, 27 for the Osage Indians.
We will take a break, and we'll get started with the fourth quarter.
Dennis Jimenez. I'm a general surgeon at Nemaha Valley Community Hospital. I grew up in Wellington. I've got a special love in my heart for rural Kansas communities, and I have family in Soldier. So the opportunity to work out here was really a blessing. So in addition to the normal emergency general surgeries and traumas, we're here for elective outpatient procedures as well, from your normal lumps and bumps, gallbladders, hernias, to your bigger surgeries, including colon cancers, other colon and rectal surgeries, breast surgeries. And for our moms, we offer cesarean sections in conjunction with their primary care provider. And if you're done having kids, tubal ligations or vasectomies. So really, if you have any surgical needs, just talk to your primary care provider and see what we can do for you.
Welcome back. We're just talking about the stats. A lot of yards here. Thunder, I show 438 total yards of offense, 75 yards of passing, and 363 yards on the ground. And majority of those are going to be Hike. And then Osage City, 352 yards offense, 224 yards in the air, and 128 on the ground.
Thomas's kicks up to the up back, number 2. He was hit hard enough. I seen his mouthpiece.
I saw it too. I saw it too. He got that
was Dalton Meek.
Played enough football. I know what it's like to get hit hard enough your mouthpiece comes out. So
him being the up back says, I ain't used to running the ball.
Yeah.
So with 11:55 left here in the fourth quarter, Osage City will start their drive from their own 42 or 39-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left, single back in the backfield. Oh, and another pick.
Oh, wow.
Jumped by Kramer and into the end zone. Wow.
Kramer did a great job. Yeah, he stood back. He knew what was about to happen. They've run that play so many times today, and so he stood back and let them believe that he had that pass, and he was on top of it the whole time. And once he had the ball, I think he could walk backwards into the end zone because they just weren't going to catch him.
Well, Osage City's 2 for 2 on the last 2 plays.
Yeah.
Just to the wrong team.
Yeah, to the wrong team. And coming into this or getting halfway through the third quarter,
Yeah,
Osage was in this game, and now here quickly into the fourth quarter, it's really taking
Blown open now.
the wind out of Osage City's sail.
Rico Risi on that extra point brings a score of 53 for Nemaha Central, 27 for the Osage Indians.
Let's take a quick commercial and be right back.
Just a few miles out of town, the pavement ends. The world opens up, and you can see for miles. For generations, families have planted and harvested, struggled and prospered, all working together to build something better for the next in line. We know what it means to love a lifestyle, to be a part of a tradition, to be united. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. Yeah, we're just kind of discussing that, and just within about 7 minutes of football here, the Thunder were able to put on 3 scores, 2 defensive scores, and an offensive score in just 7 minutes, which just completely flip-flopped this game. Osage
with 10 seconds left in the third quarter to 11 seconds burn here, so in 21 seconds they've scored 2 touchdowns. On 2 pick six.
Yep. Trying to extend out that third quarter and were able to get a touchdown. And
Thomas's kick. This time he kicked, boots it deep. They're trying him short, and he's going to let it. Oh, too bad that thing couldn't backspin.
I thought maybe he was going to land her there on the inside the 5, but
heck of a kick by Thomas.
A little wind to the back kick in that direction, but both teams have been kicking them deep into the end zone.
I think he was setting them up. He's kicked the last 2 to the up back.
They weren't ready for that deep one, Looking at a few other. Jeremy Stahlbaumer really helping me out with some scores. He's even getting me some K-State scores, but we'll leave those be for now. Holton is up 29-15 on Frontenac. Frankfurt is up 26-12 over Hanover.
Cooper Parsons, the ball carrier there for Osage City.
I did see a few scores on the other side of the 2A bracket. I saw at one point Southeast Saline was down. I don't know what look for an update on that one.
Osage City with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Broken.
Woo.
Anytime the ball goes up in the air like that.
Yeah, you're setting up your receiver really hard there. He got hit hard in the back.
That's Jack Mackey. Doesn't see a lot of varsity time, but playing well there. And it always hurts more when you're down.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. And that's at
number 4. It's Quentin Starks. Another sophomore for the Indians.
Yeah, that's a tough play. You kind of set your guy up to try to make that pass, and he's very vulnerable up in the air like that.
Yep. And a good thing for Osage City, that didn't bounce to one of us, because anytime a ball's tipped out there.
And there's a good chance that would have been another 6 points, because where we're on the field, they would have been not much there to block them.
Once again, Osage City's got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Single back in the backfield's Parsons. Parsons back to pass. They're setting that screen up again. Once again, it works, but he does pay for it.
He does pay for it. And getting up slow.
Josh Gonzalez on that hit.
I think maybe they took the wind out of him there a little bit. He's coming up slow and
taking maybe an ice bath back to Osage City after this one might be. But that was good for a first down. Once again, they set that screen up really well.
And it's tough to defend against when they've been throwing the ball so much.
Once again, 3 receivers to the right. Good defensive coverage. Got him finally for a sack.
I thought he was going to sneak out of that one again, but it was collapsing from about 3 different directions.
That's Daniel Childress on that.
Yeah, wasn't able to get out of it that time. So huge stop there by the Thunder.
Jack Mackey and Aiden Broxman on this side jumped that route. You could see Parsons was wanting to go this side. We had it all stuffed up.
Yep, wasn't nowhere to go.
3 receivers to the right there for Osage City. 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Parsons.
Changing the play again, looks like.
Wanted to see where his pressure's coming from. Pass outside.
Kind of stumbled his way there for a 7-yard gain maybe.
Keeping him in bounds is important. Keep that clock running. So it brings up 3rd down and 6 for Osage City. So again, they got 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Parsons. Looks to pass
receiver
again.
open over here.
And too many there for him.
A nice job, receiver wide open, but they claps down on him quick. I don't think he likes that he got tackled so hard.
Yeah.
Unhappy about getting tackled.
So that stop actually backed out. Call it no gain. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 6 for Osage City.
They haven't done a lot of punting, and
I don't think they will here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they are. Yeah. Yep, they need to move that ball.
Got to get something done on offense. They empty out the backfield. They're looking to set that screen up again, and it's another interception.
Nice job
this
rushing
time
it.
It looks like it's Jack Mackey. Like I said, he's been playing pretty good defense out here on the outside.
Yeah, just rushed him enough where he had to get rid of it. He was on his heels and had to get rid of it. Didn't have time for that to set up like it needed to. And again, we saw that last week when we rush them. That's when the mistakes are getting made, and Thunder does such a good job of capitalizing on those mistakes with 2 defensive scores already in the game, and now another turnover. And the Thunder's a tough team to beat, but when we get turnovers like this, they're just next to impossible to beat.
Well, and they've gone to that screenplay. That would have been the 3rd time, and you might get away with it once or twice.
Yeah.
It's
nice job of the defense. There's looks like a stop, no gain.
Carry was by Cooper Kramer. I don't think we're going to see much pass offense anymore out of the Thunder.
Jeremy must be not paying attention to the game anymore. He says Nebraska women's soccer 5, South Dakota State 2. So I don't know where he's getting his scores at, but I couldn't hardly get that out with a straight face.
Somewhere there's somebody thinking you wanted to know that score. So the ball carries Jaden Thomas around the left side.
Good job by the defense, kind of spreading him out, not able to turn it up, and it's a loss of a couple yards. I feel like I quit taking stats about 3 series ago.
Got a few more running backs running the ball now. Maybe a little tougher to.
Changing them up a little bit, and that's good. Letting some of the other guys get in there.
Yeah, because the way we're going, looks like we're probably going to have a hard-fought battle against Sabetha.
It does. It does look like that's the way it's going to be. The way looks like the last score that Jeremy, not the Nebraska soccer score, but the last Sabetha score I got was 35-12.
Oh,
there goes the ball. Yep.
They just stripped that from Hike.
Yeah, we said that. We said that they're going to,
they're going to reach.
If there's any chance for them to get back in this game, that's the way they're going to have to do it. And they were able to strip it away there. And the Thunder doesn't do a lot of that. You don't see the Thunder stripping and yanking on the ball, but we get the ball back with interceptions. That's what you see. The best way we get the turnovers is get those interceptions. And you just know that Osage is going to go to the air here. They just have to. Jeremy says that Sabetha has won 42-12. No, that's not the final. That is the current score. 42-12. Sabetha is up. So it does look like we're going to be playing them here next week.
Ball's in the air.
Another interception with some room to run.
Well, after all that,
back
and two
to
plays,
back to where we started
to
from.
where we just started.
Yep. The only thing that changed was a little time
10
off the clock.
And 4/10, so 24 seconds come off the clock.
And here we are.
Advantage ups.
Yeah, right.
Because now we got it the first down where we had it third down.
So turnover on day. We got a couple more downs now.
Do you keep track of turnovers?
I do not.
Okay.
No.
Well, we've had 4 or 5 interceptions. And
that will be. I think that's the fifth interceptions. That's the fifth interception.
We had
3 were
2 fumbles and a interception.
Yeah.
So it's been
but
a
we
kind
gave
of a
turnover
play game.
A lot of turnovers, and Osage with a couple big penalties there. They up to 64 yards of penalty, which is weird, but they had a 14-yard penalty there on the end zone.
That pass is completed there to Strothman.
Yeah, the Thunder with 30 yards of penalties total in the game so far, and Osage with 64 penalty yards, 2 there towards the end of the third.
Once again, a little play like that probably wants to try to stay in bounds. Play like that, but so brings up second down and 3 for the Thunder. Ball carriers Kramer right up the middle. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down.
It's going to be really close. Yep, and it is a first down. Moving the chains.
Let the clock keep running. And so it brings up first down and 10 for the Thunder from the Indian 20-yard line.
Some of us here in the stands were curious, or in the booth here, curious if the Nebraska-South Dakota soccer game was a final score, or was that, or where were they at in that game? We weren't sure.
Inquiring minds want to know. Once again,
nice carry.
Cooper Kramer on the carry around the left side. Nice job of blocking that up by the offensive line.
Yeah, at this point, Thunder doing what they do best, just kind of plugging away at the clock and plugging away at the yards.
5 yards on that Kramer carry.
It was a final on the Nebraska game. Yeah, well, it was a final.
Sure, some people out there are very happy.
Yeah.
The nail biter.
Yeah, one more score here by the Thunder really just kind of
put the icing on the cake.
It really will.
Yep. 3 receivers left. Hike's going to keep the ball.
Flag coming late.
Flag.
Holding
in
Bass.
The same area as Holding. Yep. That's
Holding Bass getting up slow, so we'll see what could be a chop block too. It's kind of in that area.
Holding
on the Thunder. It's gonna
not what we needed right there. But
no, it's going to put them back to the. So now with 2nd and 13, just 5 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the game. Thunder lead 53-27, and by all rights at this point, it doesn't look like that Osage City's really going to be able to get back into this game enough. That last interception for a touchdown, you can see even a lot of the stands kind of cleared out. A lot of people realize that
seeing the
the writing on the wall to say the least.
There goes Strothman again around the right. It's blocked up. Oh, just runs right into.
I thought he'd just make a little bit of a cut. He looked like he had a little bit of an avenue to maybe turn that up, but he went right where he was supposed to.
Yep.
And
hey, good game though. After that loss on that holding call, we got all that back.
Yeah, all that back plus a couple.
Yeah, make it 3rd down and manageable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thunder are going to go with 2 receivers left. Tight end to the right. Single back in the backfield's Childress. And, looks like we got a false start.
Backing it up again.
Kind of one of these drives we're taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back type deal.
And we, I shouldn't have said nothing because we just, with the 30 yards of penalties for the Thunder, now has moved up to 45 yards of penalties for the Thunder there in just this one series. The thing that does is stop the clock, so just over 4 minutes left here in the game, and the clock is moving now.
Gonna watch it. Oh, he's gonna get blindsided.
Yeah,
Somebody come unblocked off
he had
that right side.
Yeah, he had a receiver open and just needed a couple more seconds to be able to step back and get the ball thrown away, and he got caught from the blind side. Huge tackle there by Osage City. Makes it for a long 4th down. But this is not in, I don't think this is in Terezi's field goal range.
No,
okay, we are. Well, maybe, but they're not. I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to go for it.
See what happens.
It's too close to punt, and I guess they decided too far to kick.
Just going to throw it up.
It's wadded down. Turnover on downs.
Trying to set the screen up. It looked like we had something there, but just
nice job by Osage City defense. Big stop for them getting the ball back with just 3 minutes left here in the game. And then there's just, at this point, there's just no way that the Osage is going to get back into this game. They're going to have to
have some,
something,
a lot of luck and some quick hitters.
Yep. And an extra quarter of football, I think, for them to get back into this game.
Pass was complete over here. Clinton Stark. It did let him get out of bounds. I did stop the clock with 2:54 left. Brings up 1st down for the Indians from their own 39-yard line. Empty backfield for Parsons. Gives it off to the older brother. And the Thunder ain't buying any of that.
Trying to make a couple cuts, trying to decide which way to go, and there's just nowhere to go. Sometimes it feels like they tease them a little bit. The Thunder defense just get around them and say, which way you want to go now? And they're just, you can't just take a knee because there's just nowhere to go.
There.
Yeah, nowhere to go.
Once again, empty backfield for the Indians. 3 receivers right, 2 left. We're going to try that quick pass down the sideline again. This pass is complete. They've run that play well.
Yeah, and they've run it a lot. But that was also where we got that pick six from, the exact same play.
Yeah.
And if they're not careful, they could put themselves in that same position again.
Yes. There comes.
Finally, great tackle
Nordis
there.
come flying up from that defensive backfield.
I thought that's a tough tackle to make because it kind of open field and everybody saw him coming, but he was able to wrap him up. Good job of wrapping up and taking him down.
Strong safety position to blow that one up. Very good awareness on that defensive play. We're down to 1:20 left. Osage City back to pass. Well, that pass is caught.
I thought they were going to get another interception, but he was able to, 3 defenders on him, was able to jump up and bring it down. So great catch.
Pass was in the right spot.
Yeah.
Right in the hand. The only place, he was the only one that was going to get it. So as time winds down here, we're at 1:04 left here in the game.
They're going to probably go to the air again, meow.
So again, Parson, they're going to try the old throwback.
He's still on his feet, but not enough for the first down, but a gain of, it's like 7 or 8. Looks like they are going to try to get one more play off.
35 seconds here.
Oh, face mask and a
Ball
fumble and just – I think they wish at the end of the day, I think they wish they had that play back because they just didn't, rough tackle, a face mask, and it was just that play wasn't going to make a difference either way. So,
and that's going to be your final. Nemaha Central 53, Osage City Indians 27. So we get to host.
Yeah, we talked about this week 1. We knew that this was a possibility. Fireworks shooting off in the background already. Sub-state here against Sabetha. And that's a game always brings in a huge crowd of people. County rivals. And like we talked the last time they played, the two teams very much. The communities are intermixed. And so there's a lot of bragging rights for both teams. So, again, big
yeah, I don't think Sabetha ain't going to remember 3 weeks ago.
Absolutely, and Sabetha's coached so well that they're going to be prepared
different
for this
schemes,
game.
Different.
Yep. So both teams are going to have to bring their A game next week, but it should be a very exciting game. Thunder now. I don't know some of the other scores in the area, but Thunder going to be one of the undefeated teams still left in the.
So their record will move to 10-0, 10 or 11.
Nope, they'll be 11-0 now. So they're going to go to 11-0.
They'll be hosting Sabetha.
Yep, and I'm guessing you're going to see them probably still stand on the top of the Class 2A rankings. At this point, the rankings don't mean as much because everybody's got to play. You're just going to play football.
You're down to 4 and 4 good teams.
Yep, absolutely. So,
but once again, I will give credit to Glassick and the coaching staff. Allow 20 points first half, come out second half, give up only 7, score.
And then the Thunder does such a good job when all assets of the game they've got here again this week. We have a touchdown on defense. We have multiple defensive touchdowns. We have a special teams touchdown. And when you can score on all aspects of the game, it's going to be very hard to beat you.
Yep.
And we did that again here this week. Like I said, we'll be here next week. Mike will be back.
Yep.
Greg will be probably at the game, maybe. It depends on the snowing or not.
Last 2 weeks I've been up here and it's been nice.
Yeah, you've been helping.
It's bound to be cold next week.
Yeah, we drug him from one side of the booth to the other this week. But all right, thank you. I think we'll just we're going to watch him.
Going to be presented a sectional trophy here for the Nemaha Central Thunder. They're a hard-fought game. Osage City didn't come in here and lay down.
No, they did not. They played.
Sometimes you wonder about them teams from other districts and just how competitive they were, but they did.
And the score doesn't really represent how good of a football team Osage City is. They're a great ball team, and they were really in this game the whole time. We were able to capitalize on some mistakes, and that's why the score is the way it is.
The end of the third quarter, the 10 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was really a stake into the heart. Yeah. They tried to stretch out that quarter, and instead it was all benefit for the Thunder. Yeah, for sure.
Quick score in the fourth, and the wheels come off.
Do we need to watch him sit on the field, Caleb, or we're going to? Okay, he's allowing us. So thank you all for watching the game. We'll see you here next week.
John, thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for filling in. We always appreciate it.
Yep.
We'll see you at that next ball game.